Well, hello again, everybody. Well, first off, a little explanation as to why I did that little spin over the table. This past week at bowling on Tuesday, Tom Olenberger had come up to me and he brought it to my attention that he thought my entrances were a little boring in these videos. He said just a slow walk around the side of the table and sitting down. Didn't have a lot of flash. So he suggested maybe a little soft shoe, okay, kind of dance my way in. I was thinking maybe I could channel my inner Gene Kelly and do a little tap dance on the way in. Or maybe if the floor was a little more slick, I could do the Tom Cruise Risky Business type entrance. But none of that was feasible, so I just thought that tiny little spin over the table was about the best I can do without really risking serious bodily injury. Usually if somebody makes a suggestion to me about something like this, I'd probably just tell them to go to hell. But since this one came from Tom Olenberger, and as most people know, Tom is what you would call a legendary member of Builders T Club, and if it weren't for Lee too, Tom would probably be known as the GOAT of the club. So when Tom makes a suggestion, it's in your best interest to try to accommodate in any way you can. Okay, so enough of that. Here's what we want to talk a little bit real quick about the survey. The survey should be coming out on Friday. I think that's December 19th. If you're watching this on Thursday, obviously that would be tomorrow. Last year we made a few changes to the way things were done with golf, and the way we went about making those changes was throughout the season last year we listened to what their concerns were, what their complaints were, and we kind of put those things and questions into a survey and let the members decide. You've heard me say this a bunch of times before, that our ultimate goal, and I think has also been the goal of people in the past who have been chairman in the golf, is to try to do the most good for the most people. And we determined that the best way to do that is to actually use a survey and see what the members think. So we had almost 100 people that responded to last year's survey, which I think was a great turnout, and we made our decisions based on those answers. This year, there's not really as much to go over in the survey, but a couple of things we want to address. The first thing you're going to see on there is we're just kind of asking everybody approximately how many times do you think you're going to be playing golf next year? All right, like 1 to 10, 10 to 20, something like that. I believe the second thing on there is going to be, we didn't have a trip last year. In recent years, the attendance on the trips has kind of gone down, and we're looking at bringing back the Peoria trip this year. It was always a very popular trip in the past, where we got it set up where we could stay at Paradise Hotel and Casino. Jim McDermott got us a really good rate there for the night. We will be playing Metamora and Weaver Ridge, two very nice golf courses out there, and we got really good rates for playing those golf courses. So we'd be looking at the 15th and 16th of June for the Peoria trip. For guys who aren't going to go on the trip, that we still also have on the schedule for that day, Hickory Hills. So if you're going to Peoria, great. If you're not going to go to Peoria, then there's still going to be golf here in the area. As long as we get enough people that want to participate in the trip. So that's what we're going to be asking in the survey, is how many people would like to go back on the Peoria trip. Prices are great. I mean, looking at for single occupancy, if you want a room by yourself, it's going to cost approximately $280, and if you have a roommate, about $215. That cost will cover your hotel, golf both days, and also prize money both days. All right, $56 each for the golf courses, which is a tremendous price. $127 for the hotel room, and then $20 a day for prize money. So it's a very affordable trip. It's one that in the past has been very popular. So hopefully we get enough people that are interested, and that we can bring that back. So please check yes or no if you want to go on that trip. I'm hoping we can get a really big crowd out there this year and make that an annual trip again. After the Peoria question on there, that's going to deal with events. One thing I said we like to do is listen to what people are saying. This year, a lot of guys think we didn't have enough events, and they're right. We only had the one scramble. So this year, we've got on the schedule, we're going to have 2 scrambles at Calcutta and in the box, and then of course our regular tournaments. We got the 2-man tournament, the club championship, and the World Series event at the end of the year. What the question is going to deal with though is, do you want to bring back the President's Cup? All right, if we have enough interest in that, we get enough people to want to do that, we will bring back the President's Cup. Now, when we have the President's Cup and the club championship, what was always done in the past is the President's Cup is a handicap tournament, and then the club championship is actually a no handicap tournament. That's just your strokes. All right, you're not going to get any strokes. It's scratch golf. So that question is basically going to be, in addition to these other events, would you like to reintroduce the President's Cup to our schedule? All right. So basically, it's either just do the club championship or President's Cup, where the President's Cup you get your handicap, and in the club championship there won't be a handicap. And then the last thing that's going to be on the survey is just going to be rating the golf courses. Right? All the golf courses that we play, and a couple that we haven't played that we're hoping to maybe try to get on the schedule or on there. So you can rate those golf courses 1 to 10, and when we see that, that gives us an idea of where guys enjoy playing, where we might want to try to add days, or where maybe we want to take days away, depending on the golf course and the way things come out. Last year, it always appeared that Silver Lake was our most popular golf course, and last year the survey pretty much confirmed that. Last year, our 2 top rated golf courses were Silver Lake North and Silver Lake South. I'd be interested in seeing if they're still going to hold that top spot this year. So that's pretty much it about the survey. I hope as many people as possible will fill that out, because the best way to do the most good for the most people is to get the most input from most people, and ultimately that's what we want to do for everybody, and try to keep this club as great as it's always been going forward. That's really about it for now. Yeah, I don't even know how to end it today. I got nothing left to say. Other than, what is it, the 18th? We're a week away from Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful holiday. Christmas, New Year's, the whole thing. Be safe, be happy, and be blessed. All right? Take care, gentlemen. Goodbye. You know what? What the hell? One more spin. Oh, shit, that hurts.